In 2019, a young man named Rafiq found a small rental apartment in Chattogram. It was near an old railway line, cheap, quiet, and conveniently close to his work. The previous tenant, however, had left in a hurry. He'd abandoned his deposit, furniture, and even his clothes. The landlord offered only a chilling explanation: he left in the middle of the night. Didn't even lock the door. Rafiq, a practical man, brushed it off. People have their reasons for sudden departures. On his very first night, the quiet was broken. At precisely 2:47 a.m., a faint dragging sound began. It was slow, heavy, as though someone was pulling their feet across the hallway floor. Rafiq cautiously opened his bedroom door. The hallway was empty. Yet, the sound continued, now unmistakably coming from inside the kitchen. He flicked on the kitchen light, and in an instant, everything went silent. The next day, a strange detail caught his eye. A long, slender handprint marred the living room mirror. It was too tall to be his own, too thin to belong to anyone he knew. He cleaned it away, dismissing it as an old smudge. The following night, the handprint returned. This time, it was lower, smaller, as if a child's palm had been pressed against the glass. A cold dread began to settle in Rafiq's chest. On the fourth night, at exactly 2:47 a.m., the dragging sound started again. This time, Rafiq didn't hesitate. He opened his bedroom door, and there it was. A black, shadow-like figure stood at the end of the hallway. It was tall and slender, with no discernible facial features, just darkness shaped like a human form. It didn't move, it didn't breathe, but it was watching him. Rafiq slammed his door shut, his heart pounding. He stayed awake until sunrise, shaking uncontrollably. The image burned into his mind. Days later, the elderly woman next door finally spoke to him. Her voice was a hushed whisper. "You hear it too, don't you? The shadow man." She told him the story. Years ago, a mentally unstable man lived in Rafiq's very room. He would wander the hallways at night, dragging his injured leg behind him. One night, he collapsed near the kitchen and died before help could arrive. Since then, the dragging sound and the black figure have been seen by every tenant. "He follows people," she warned, her eyes wide with fear. "He hates to be alone." Rafiq decided he had to leave. He spent the entire evening packing, planning to be gone by morning. But at 2:47 a.m., for the last time, the dragging footsteps began. This time, they came directly to his bedroom door. Then, silence. A dry, broken whisper pierced the stillness: "Don't leave me." The doorknob slowly began to turn. Rafiq didn't think. He threw open his window, jumped onto the ground floor roof, and ran barefoot into the street. He never returned, not even for his luggage. The landlord still rents out the room. Most tenants last only a week before fleeing. But the neighbors say that now, the dragging sound happens at 2:47 a.m. and 4:11 a.m.